Howdy St. Mary's. Thanks so much, you guys, for letting me share with you a little snippet of my experience with discipleship. When I think of discipleship, I think of someone who is just radically and authentically in love with the Lord. And that was something that I got to see in the person who first discipled me. Her name is Katie Lowe. She's an incredible human being. I love her to death. And I met her in high school when I was going through some heavy discernment of religious life. And she just held my hand and walked with me and really showed me what it was like to let the love of the Lord change everything in my life. Because she was someone who didn't just graft the Lord into her life, but she mapped her whole life around the Lord. And she loves him so well. And she loved me really well because of that. She just held my hand and patiently walked with me through my discernment. And she shared wisdom where she could, and she prayed with me when she couldn't, and really showed me what patient love was like, and a love that never gives up on someone. And that was something that really helped me going forward in discipling my friend Amanda. We actually met in college through St. Mary's, so thanks y'all for that. She was in my Connect family actually, but we didn't really connect. I'm so sorry until a lot later in college. But something that Katie also taught me was that the Lord saved all of humanity, but he also loves individuals, and that the way that he loves each person is very unique to the person. And so I really had to put that into practice with Amanda, and couldn't just have deep conversations about the finer points of Catholicism, because that just kind of scared her off. And so for Amanda, actually, the discipleship that she needed was someone that would just be her friend, and witness to the love of the Lord through the way that they lived their life. And so after a few missteps of trying to disciple her, I realized that I just needed to be her friend, and that was what the Lord was asking. And so I took a step back and simply continued to live my life and continued to invite her into the sacraments daily, ask her to go to daily mass, and go to the rock and things like that all the time, but just be her friend and just be there for her. And eventually she ended up inviting me into a deeper discipleship with her, and now we meet over my limited Wi-Fi here at camp every 2 weeks, and just get to journey with each other in a very real way. And we're actually doing a Marian consecration together now, which is so beautiful. Because if you told me 3 years ago that this would be happening with Amanda, I don't know if I could have believed you. But the Lord has been so faithful, and just continually reminding me as I journeyed with her, even in the moments when I saw no fruit, and it really hurt my heart. He reminded me that I've never given up on you. And I've loved you to the end. Please do this for my daughter and for my beloved Amanda. So it was really beautiful to get to see this new facet to the Lord's love for me in the way that he's asked me to love my sister Amanda. And it's really, really exciting because now I get to go and do that in an even deeper way and on a bigger scale. In my role as mentor this summer, I'm actually going to get to disciple 23 college students. It's getting very real, y'all. They come in less than 2 weeks. But my whole job this summer is just to get to be the discipler for the women on my staff and get to journey with them in a very real way. And so I think the love that I received from Katie, the love that inspired me to radically fall in love with the Lord and let it change everything, and share that with Amanda, really has helped me prepare to get to share it with these women on my staff. And again, just share wisdom when I can and pray when I can't, but just ultimately hold each other's hand and walk through the hard parts to the cross, because I know that the resurrection will come. So pray for me as I go forward in discipling these women. The Lord is faithful, but I'm going to need his grace. So just pray for us, and know that I'm praying for you in your discernment. And again, thank you so, so much for letting me share with you guys a little bit. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks and gig 'em. Bye, y'all.